Have you ever waited so long for something that it felt impossible it would ever happen? Today, in Luke 1, verses 57 to 66, we witness the incredible joy that comes when God's promises is fulfilled. The birth of John the Baptist is more than just a story. It's a reminder that God always keeps his word, no matter how long it takes. Elizabeth, who was once called barren, gives birth to a healthy baby boy. Friends and neighbors gather to celebrate this miracle, marveling at what God has done. When it's time to name the child, everyone assumed he will be called Zechariah after his father, but Elizabeth insists, no, he is to be called John. The people are puzzled. No one in the family has that name. They turn to Zechariah, who writes on a tablet, his name is John. Instantly, his speech is restored and he begins praising God. The entire community is awestruck. They realize this isn't an ordinary child, but someone destined for a special purpose. As the story spreads, people ask, what then is this child going to be? God's hand is clearly upon him. The theme here is the joy of fulfilled promises and obedience to God. Zechariah and Elizabeth waited years for this moment, and when it came, it wasn't just about them, it was about God's larger plan. John's birth was a step in preparing a way for the Messiah. In your life, are you holding on to promises that seem delayed? Don't give up. God's timing is perfect, and his promises never fail. But like Zechariah and Elizabeth, we must remain faithful and obedient, even in the waiting. When the fulfillment comes, it will bring joy, not just to you, but to those around you. Let the story remind you that God is always working behind the scene, preparing something greater than you can imagine. Stay patient, stay faithful, and trust his process.